It's Focal Fawcett here. Today we're making a Linux distribution. The Linux distribution we're going to be making today is Pizza Hat Linux. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to get a startup sound for it. So I actually already downloaded one here. So let's hear it. As you can hear, that's pretty boring. So we're going to start Audacity here. As you can see, I got the sound imported. So what we're going to do is we're going to select everything. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to amplify this by 50 decibels. That's a lot of clipping. So let's hear it now. That sounds pretty good. So we're going to export that as a WAV file, because apparently, for some reason, the module we're going to be using to play sounds doesn't like MP3 files, and it just comes out as ear rape. So now we're going to open up a text editor. So we're just going to use nano, and we're going to go nano, and we're going to create as a Python file. Why not? So making a Linux distro is very hard and time consuming, but with this video I'm going to show you how to. So we're just going to create the, first of all we're going to create the bootloader. So if you don't know how to create a bootloader, follow my steps. We're just going to type in all this. So as you can see, we just created the bootloader here. So we're going to try it. So we're going to go and do Python 3 Pizza Hat .py. As you can see, there's an error. So we're actually going to go back here, and we are actually going to do that. And alright, let's try this again. We're going to run Pizza Hat. Alright, so let's try this one final time. Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course. And as you can see, it works. So now let's create the kernel. So now we're going to be creating the kernel. So before we do that, we're going to import the OS module, because if we don't, we're not going to be able to play sounds. So we're actually going to do kernel and now we're just going to do play startup.wave. It appears I did that incorrectly. Let's do that. And now we should get a nice startup sound. So we're actually going to do that, and we're going to do and at the end, so we can continue executing our code even after the sound is played. So now this next part is actually going to be a very long and tedious process to code, so I'm actually going to do it off camera, but don't worry, I'm going to show it to you after. Alright, so as you can see, I actually did the kernel now. So now it's time to create a secure logging in system. So now we're just going to go create a variable, and as you can see, I created a really secure login system. So now we're going to move on to the commands. Alright, so sometimes during operating system development, you'll run into roadblocks like this. If I go to run this real quick, you can see li is used prior to global declaration. Although, it appears that it's used after global declaration. And you have to use skills, or problem-solving skills, to find out why that happened. As you can see, I need to do it right there, I think. And there's just so many errors. Oh my god. As you can see now, Pizza Hat is now done. Let's run it. As you can see, it's now loading. As you can see, it's now loaded. So, I'm going to enter my password now. As you can see, we're now in the system. So now I can type in any command we want. So, alright everyone. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.